we get close to the playoffs. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. For a strong kick to get this one underway. He'll bring it back looking for help. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Well, I'd say that's quite a way to make an early statement. Take the opening kickoff and run it all the way back for a touchdown. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. On the ground, it's Bob. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
We're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Right back to the well. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Caught in the backfield. It's Bauman. He's brought down right at the 30-yard line. That's short of first down yardage. 4th down is coming.
On a big 3rd down, love the discipline by the defense there. You got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle. Love the team defense.
Reads it, fires complete. It's a seam wide open. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Notre Dame will come to the line after that huge gain and try to keep the momentum going. Looking to pass, it's Carr. Catch in the middle, it's Fields. Oh, what a cut! They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Off play action on first down. goes toward the end zone. Makes the grab. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
We knew this offense wanted to come out here and let it rip through the air. This QB is in a beautiful rhythm early. Nice job with his footwork and his eyes, and he completes a big one there. Get this offense humming.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second. Scores on the sneak.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point is no good. No good, and they're still down 1.
LSU 7, Notre Dame 6.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Makes a move. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Flips it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Get it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
The play action fake. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
On his way back from the 20. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. One final play before the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Love. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
LSU 7, Notre Dame 6.
First play of the period will be a 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Carr. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. Direct snap. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down and came up a little short. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You can't...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Looking to throw on first down. Just a bit of a misfire there. They can't make the connection.
Oh, where is it? Your corner was going with the flat. No, I was throwing to the crossing route.
Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air, it's Nussmeier.
Yeah, I got some blockers out there, man.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
And those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Looking for a huge play. It's mid-stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Quickly complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to throw, it's Carr. Unloads to the wideout. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. 1 for 2 on fourth down attempts so far, and we will get a third attempt here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
There you go.
Off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Tigers. And what a turn of events as right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Price. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop.
Yeah.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Leaves it with the running back. He's past the 30. Purdy on the Jets. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Irish, after ripping off a huge chunk on the ground, will try to keep Big Mo rolling. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Back to throw, it's Carr. Going deep.
Oh, that should have been a pick.
Be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Man, an almost disaster again for this offense. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. The defense got their hands on another one. They are dialed in. They really got to...
Going to take a shot at this DB. He's got it inside the 25. Sees him in open space. An opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure coming. Tight end finds a soft spot. Oh, the ball scores.
Oh, you fumbled.
Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. And they were channeling their inner Mike the Tiger. Don't you think Mike could get a big paw in there to swat that thing free the way the Bayou Bengals do?
Yeah, and when you're the secondary and you're flying up, great job understanding. The guy's already kind of slowing down a little bit, but where do I put my head? I put my head on the football, get my hand on the football. Those guys, those DBs from LSU really understanding that flying up, making the big play.
He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Wants to go up top on first down.
Oh, I ain't seen.
And it pays off the sack at the 20. They'll immediately call timeout.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He'll pull it down. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Fires it down the seam. He's got it along the sideline.
Let's go.
Touchdown LSU. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And they close it in style with a 72-yard pass to the house. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. start this drive firing. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Makes the grab along the left sideline for a huge gain. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. One more play before the teams head to the locker room. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Lets it fly.
Ooh, that should have been picked.
Fastball's incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. So the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show. LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half.
I knew that's what happened.
And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. First and 10. Let's go. On the move. It's Bob. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a...
Makes a catch at the 20. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Well, if they're going to get back in this game, they need more plays like that. That was something that was missing in the first half. Explosive plays in the passing game, and they get one here, trailing early in the third quarter. Let's see if these receivers can make more plays like that as this game goes on.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give from the gun. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish! Well, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
Short.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Coming out with it, it's Anderson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Using his feet to buy time. Pulls it in, it's Brown. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
And just understanding where you're at on the field, make sure you get those feet down before you get too close to that sideline, so I give credit for that catch. Nice job, nice pitch, nice catch.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down. Notre Dame has it now, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Touchdown, Fighting Irish. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. Why not double the try total and go for 2? The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one?
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. That's caught. It's Durham. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the 1st down.
Motion from the wide receiver. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. To the air on 1st down. Here's a heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Off the play fake. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
You got to love the aggressive nature this defense is playing with right now. And you're seeing the athletes and the dudes they've got up front. A sack on the last play. They hit the quarterback on this last one. Now 3rd down, you know they're going to be pinning their ears.
You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He puts some.
Oh no, I wasn't even trying to do that.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Here come the Irish back on offense. They have it once again in spectacular field position, cashed in the last time and even better this time around. Off the play fake on 1st down. Finds the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looking for a man. It's Carr. He'll take a deep shot here. It's complete. Touchdown, Notre Dame. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Oh, they're after him! And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to fire on second down. Steps away to find some room. He throws back to the left. That could be risky. And that shot downfield falls incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the third quarter. So we open the final period with a third down play. Now the play fake. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
That's an interesting call going play action on third and long because the defense is not worried about you handing the football off. That's not freezing anybody, especially these defensive ends. They're going right up the field. You saw that time the pocket collapse as they were able to get to the quarterback.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They tied it up with a touchdown drive, got some good work from their defense, and now here in the fourth quarter, an opportunity to move on top. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh,
Thank you, God. Leave.
this could be huge in a tie game. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, LSU.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
Turning it on. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He wants to go deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Pocket breaking down. Got it inside the tag. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. The huge explosive play put them right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1 yard line. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly. Touchdown, Tigers! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
Love love the play call, love the execution. Late in the game with less than 2 minutes to go, they now take a touchdown lead and put so much pressure on the opposition in a 2-minute situation.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Carr. Looking for space to the left. He wants a big play here late. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
Man, this is a big 3rd down coming up. What is this offense going to lean on? They've tried the run. They've tried the pass. Hasn't been great. They've got to put something together here trailing the 4th quarter.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Under fire. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes the grab inside the 30. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of 1st downs, and here they come again. Got it in the middle, it's Fields. Offense takes a timeout, 27 seconds left.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish!
Man, you did the hard part. What a drive, putting points together, getting 6 now. What are you going to do? Decision time. Do you want to go for the win right now, go for the 2-point conversion, or kick this thing and go into overtime with seconds running down on the clock?
They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. And they're going to go for 2 and try to decide it right now. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Bringing the heat.
Yes.
It's incomplete. And
Thank you. God, leave, bro.
To take the lead does not work in the final seconds. First things first, they have to recover the onside kick, and then they'll have time for probably just one play. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are.
I just beat you, though. It don't matter.
They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football.
I just beat you, though.
Get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
No, it's already recorded, sir.
Timeout is called with
Yeah.
2 seconds left to go. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
Good game, though. I ain't gonna lie. Good
Get
game.
it on the ground, and that's going to do it. Ball game is over. Guys, if you
That didn't count. The game wasn't finished.
Yes, this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw two
Uh-uh.
really good teams.
No, you wasn't.
slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah,
That was supposed to be a stop anyway. You know that was supposed to be a stop.
They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad.
Now?
You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum.
We
This
can.
squad's about to get some more respect, Palmer.
I think good teams
All right.
find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. Two ranked opponents, evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollock and